guys? CP the Tool Addict. Woo! Man, I had to go clean up a little bit and go do something other than be around vehicles because it's been rough. Last couple weeks have been terrible. You haven't seen me. I apologize. But, you know, maybe you didn't want to see me, so that's fine. We got a tool haul. We got a Snap-on tool haul. Picked up a few things. I'm actually going to zoom in my Mac tool haul, or my Matco tool haul, because I just picked up a couple of things. And we're just going to go ahead and get a copyright right now. Don't know why my phone decided to start playing. But let's get into it. We'll go ahead and we're just going to zoom you down into the area of point of interest and talk about the things that I picked up. Or actually, we'll just start off. I picked up these brushes. My Snap-on guy had these brushes on sale, and I haven't even opened these things up. I guess they're really not that hard. Got a stainless steel brush, nice long handle, so you can really get in there. They were $20 on the Snap-on truck. He called them grill brushes, but actually, I'm going to use them for other things. Just really getting into some nasty spaces where I don't want to pick up some kind of pneumatic tool or whatnot. I'm just going to zip it on there. They were 20 bucks a piece, and I was like, yeah, I'll take them, whatever. They are I don't know, where are these things made in America? Are these things made in America? Made in Cambodia. Made in Cambodia. So you guys, let's talk about that real quick, because I know you guys, let's talk about the truth about Snap-on real quick. I know that it's not just going to be a tool haul, because we're going to talk about, we'll show this brush. This brush is a blue brush. You can see in there, nothing fancy, just nylon and stainless steel. You know, I noticed that there's just always this controversy with Snap-on. I think I say this a lot. And I don't know what the deal is, why people get so upset or so worked up about why they hate on Snap-on so much. I guess it's because they've been such a good company for so many years that, you know, they're the ones that are going to get picked on. I've noticed that when you are the best, you are definitely going to get a lot more flack. You know you're doing something right. Because people, when you're doing something right, people are going to pick on you. I mean, when Harbor Freight was doing good, I guess I really cared more. I paid more attention to Harbor Freight, I guess, when, I don't know if they're really doing good, but they're getting, Harbor Freight's got a lot of people out there that love Harbor Freight because it's cheap and it makes them feel good inside that they can spend less money for the tools. They're not the same quality. They're not the same quality, and that is just something that people just cannot grasp. They want the justification that Harbor Freight is a great quality, and quite frankly, it is still, you're going to get what you pay for. The reason why it's cheaper is because the materials are used are cheaper. The facts are in the pudding. I am not biased to this stuff, but I do like the truth, and I like to explain the truth in detail. Snap-on makes a lot more stuff in America than most companies do out there. Yes, the prices are sometimes out of line, and I've actually done a video where I complained about the recent purchase that I made of this tool being $100, and I said that it was out of line, and yes, I agree it was out of line, and I think it was out of line, and there's several tools that they have that are out of line. Yeah, I still bought it because it's something that I felt like it was going to be justifiable for me, because at the end of the day, tools make me money. That's my business. That's what I do, okay? The long and short of it is, guys, you don't have to buy it, but you certainly do think you need to complain about it, even if you aren't buying it. So my question is to you, why complain about it if you don't like it? If you don't like it, just forget about it. And, you know, I mean, people will watch this video, and the title will click people into the video, and they'll be like, oh, wait, this guy's going to bag on them. People love to hear people bag on Snap-on, and there's not everything that they make is great. But the truth of the matter is they, for professional technicians, make a lot of good qualities. And not only that, they're always there. They're one of the most reliable tool companies out there. I can almost assure you, at 4,200 dealers, you're not going to find a gear wrench truck out there in every city. In fact, I've never seen a gear wrench truck here, ever. Okay, and I've seen 2 Cornwell trucks in my lifetime in 20 years, okay? So there's a big deal for it. In fact, I've actually seen an SK truck here and never seen a gear wrench truck. So, you know, where's gear wrench? Well, you know, that's a whole nother story. Then we have Mac, Mac's has been the second most reliable tool truck. I've never been without a Mac truck here. I'm lucky. Some of you probably haven't been. But then we have Matco, which I have been without a Matco truck, and then we have Cornwell. And it all is relevant to the faces that they present into the economy. The reason why Snap-on gets it is because there's a lot of people, there's a lot of dealers out there. Snap-on is the number one tool truck brand out there. They're not the number one tool company. Stanley Black & Decker is, which is owned by, or which owns Mac Tools, which owns Proto, which owns Irwin Hansen, which owns Vice Grip. A lot of people. Stanley is a huge company, and a lot of people hate. They're going to hate on Stanley because of that too. But nonetheless, I just wanted to throw that into this mix. Get on with the tool haul, and let's talk about what else I picked up from Snap-on. So let's pan you down. And you guys know that I've had the ST300, and I really like these torches. So I went ahead. There was a deal, and I got to tell you, my dealer kind of really talked me into buying it. So I picked up the ST400. Now, CP, you're like saying, "Well, CP, why do you need two?" There is a difference between these. Size-wise, not really so much. If you look at the sizes aren't different. But if you look at the head sizes, can we get this in here? Can you get better camera work done, CP? Let's look at the head sizes here. If you look at the head sizes, so the torches themselves are about the same, but the flames, let me get this one jostled on. The flame is a bigger, fatter, wider flame, dare I say. It's got some air in it because it's brand new, so it is fluttering a little bit. But I like these designs of torches. And then when they work at their finest, you can see, try not to burn down anything, the ST300. But the long and short of it is this one gives out a little bit more heat. That's what I wanted it for, to do some different jobs. And I figured, and these are priced, the ST400s are actually going up in price. So if they might still be on sale through the end of June. These are $80 on sale, and they're going up to 101, my dealer told me. So that's why I jumped on it, just to have them, even if I use it as a backup. But the ST400s, you can see there's a difference, the tip size versus the head size. And I've used this one. You can see the discoloration in them already. This one's getting grimy already from me using it all the time, and this one's nice and shiny red. So moving right along into the tool haul, we go. Next thing I picked up, I finally had enough, and I jumped on buying a Snap-on. These are made in Ireland, by the way. These are made by Ireland. I'm pretty sure it's Portasol is the company that builds them, but they build them to Snap-on specifications. So if you think you're going to buy a Portasol and get the same thing, you're sadly mistaken, because Snap-on builds these to their specification, and I like these better than the Portasols. I have a couple of buddies that got the Portasols. They do work great, but I like the functions on this one. And we're going to talk about that. It's got a magnetic one and all base, which I really like this right here, because it just sets in here. It's got a plastic welder, which I'm going to learn what to do with this. It's got all your tips encapsulated into this. And the big thing is these tips change out. Now, I've heard a lot of people talk about the old Milwaukee. Old Milwaukee. Boy, oh boy. Yes, I have the Milwaukee. Yes, I have a Matco. I have been through these torches. I have a cordless welder. I have a corded welder. And if you don't think I don't use that one, I'll tell you a new story about that. I use this one quite a bit. Welder's always made really good torches. I do a lot of soldering. And in today's automotive repair work, soldering is a big deal. The thing I like about this is that I can solder and heat shrink all with one gun and not have to worry about my tip getting hot. Let's see if I can dig this bad boy out of here. So now I can switch my tips. This is a cold tip, we'll call it. Or let's just say I was soldering with this tip, with this one tip, and it's hot. So I take it off, and I basically set it into my little my little tray right here, my cooling tray, and then I can switch it out too with a quarter turn. You're supposed to line up these little white dots right here. You line them up on the side, give it a twist, and it lights every time. Now let's see if you can see that. One flick, See if the camera will pick that up. One flick and it lights every time. The other thing is it's foolproof because if you go to put on this, the cap clicks this back so it keeps it safe. But this thing starts up every time the first time. It is $190, but I don't care. It has an adjustable tip back here. We can turn it up. We can turn it down. Turn it all the way up. And it puts out a decent amount of heat. The biggest thing is, and I need to go over some soldering stuff because I just absolutely drove bonkers by this. I never can get enough heat by these cordless ones. I want 1800 degrees heat. My soldering station usually is where I go to when I'm doing a harness, if I have a whole harness to do. When you got to do something in a car, it's kind of annoying. Most of the ones I've used, they burn up butane super fast. It's ridiculous. It wears me out. And I just decided I was going to go with the Snap-on and spend the $190. And it's magnetic, too. Like I said that right there. We got the magnet. I don't have much here to hold on to show you guys. This is a magnetic base on here, but it holds on to this. But if I want to stick it somewhere, like on the edge of my cart here, if I want to stick it on the edge of my cart, now I can slap it there and not have to worry about it, and it'll cool down. I can stick it back in here, it'll cool down. The Milwaukee has not done its job. It doesn't get hot enough. It does good for small wires. It chews up batteries fast, but I can't get through a big job with a Milwaukee without changing batteries. Blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. This thing comes with multiple tips. We have several different ones. I like that. Knife tips, points, flat ones. It's just a nice compact kit. I really think Snap-on knocked it out of the park, and at the end of the day, this is what I wanted, and it seems to be the best option for a butane torch that I found out there. I've tried everything, and I'm sick of trying, and I went down this road for it, so that's kind of where we're at on that. So, let me know down in the comment box if you've had experiences like me, because, quite frankly, I was at the end of my rope, and that's why I got this one, and I'm pretty happy with my purchase. We'll probably do a video on this and do a little bit more about it, and let me know if you guys want to see something, because it's definitely, I've definitely been enjoying it so far. I've had to do a couple jobs. Alright, moving right along, we're going to talk about the last couple things I picked up from Matco. I got some Cubon from K-Tool, a little kit. I'm actually looking at doing some stuff here with this to try this out. I've always been a big proprietor of MagnaSteel, and I've heard good things about this stuff, and I've never used it, but it's supposed to do a lot of stuff. Repairs almost anything. Rock hard in 10 seconds. Ultra strong adhesive. And we're going to see if this works on the deal that I want to use it on. Hard plastics was what I'm using this for. That's what it's for in the back. Bumpers, radiators, distributor caps. It's a good... I got a gas tank that's leaking on a deal, so we're going to see if this will actually make it. I don't know if this will hold up, but I know that the MagnaSteel that I've used has not. The last and not least thing that I picked up... Let me get this thing zoomed up here. The last and not least thing that I picked up, which, sorry guys, this is an old tool haul. I know, it's been a couple weeks, but my Matco dealer finally got in. My rat Fink. Little melt. Man, this thing is thick. It's awesome. It's nice. I think it was like 40 bucks on sale. Comes in a little cart. There's the part number for it. Just a few, that's all I picked up was just those two things from the Matco deal. I got more stuff coming in, but, yeah, mainly a Snap-on tool haul, mainly a little rant about Snap-on, but, thought I would just, share my feelings with you guys and talk about it a little bit. I know I haven't been around for a while because I've been busy, and I, quite frankly, just haven't had time, and, me and old Henry have just been on the road, just doing stuff, and, we're going to probably be missing a few videos here and there because we've got a lot of traveling to do here soon. We've got, since everything's opened up, it's really opened up for me too. And this YouTube thing is cool and it's exhausting all at the same time, trying to balance it because my life doesn't revolve around YouTube. It revolves around me and my business and me making money, me doing my things, And you guys support that, and I appreciate that so much. You have no idea. The guys that stick around and come back every week and watch my videos, you mean the world to me. I couldn't do this without you. So I appreciate the likes and the comments. Always. Huge help. Anyway, sorry. Anyways, guys, that's the video. Henry's getting restless. We got to go. But I appreciate you. Remember, like, comment, share, subscribe. Ring that bell. Remember, keep your hands dirty and your money clean. Thanks for watching.